The SIA NPS Merit Award recognizes individuals and/or companies who, through their support of the New Product Showcase, demonstrate a commitment to the vision and mission of the program, contribute to its success, and promote the advancement of SIA and the security industry overall. 2021 SIA New Product Showcase Merit Award winner, Marc Tardiff. Tell us the history of the New Product Showcase.
The early days of judging. The judging deliberations and awards and the whole thing were all held on one day of the show back when I first started judging. And after the presentations were concluded, which was basically an all-day piece, the deliberations took place. They decided all the awards and handed out the press releases, all to get done, all usually done the first day of the show. And it was energetic at times, very tiring. I can say that at the end of a day, you were done, and you were really done. It's evolved since then. During the first committee meeting, after I had judged, which would have been, I think, the last day of the show, there was an ad hoc committee meeting that had met. One of the first suggestions that we had kind of made is exactly how brutal of a day that was. So at that point, we began moving from the one day, everything all in a few hours, to 2 days. Everybody gets there a day early, do the presentation, have a way to hear from all the other judges. Back in the old days, it was brutal.
Complete this sentence. My favorite thing about the New Product Showcase is.
My favorite thing about the SIA New Product Showcase is the people. I mean, obviously, there's a lot to be said about being able to see new products and trends and all of the stuff that's coming out. But everybody that's involved in NPS, whether it be the SIA and the READ teams, all the other judges in the room, everybody with different perspectives, needs, uses, and looking at all these things, the sheer amount of person years of experience in the room. It's just one of those things. It's a good thing to be part of. It really is.
What's the most challenging part about being a judge?
It is a lot of work, the amount of preparation work to do beforehand to prepare for it. Then the entire day of the presentations. That's really the hardest part.
With all your years volunteering as an NPS judge, is there any individual you'd like to recognize?
Yeah, if I had to give a shout out, I'd have to give it to Sandra Jones. Going way back when I was first asked to participate as a judge, that was a really big thing. And then sitting in on that first committee meeting, that's really where it all started for me. I had, participated and, sat in some of the initial committee meetings as they were back then. And I've been coming back ever since. So thanks, Sandra. I'd also have to thank our previous chairs, dear Jennifer Martin, our current chair, Chris Granite, for allowing me to continue to serve. The SIA and READ teams have been great, by the way. Corralling the number of people that you need to do to get decisions, back and forth emails, getting everything together. There's a lot of work down there, and it goes on with the committee members all year. So SIA, READ, the committee members, I'd like to thank you.
If there was something you'd tell someone who is curious about NPS, what would it be?
I tell them that it's probably the single best way for a company to market a new security technology to industry. Now, this is true of larger companies, smaller companies, startups. The amount of leverage you get out of it is pretty phenomenal. The other thing I would actually go back to is the people. The judges, the judging pool, the sheer amount of diversity and experience, and what comes out of that room isn't something really to be taken lightly. It's a good indicator. So that's what I tell them.
Congratulations on being named the 2021 Merit Award winner. What was your response when you found out?
I really didn't expect to win the award. I had expected it to go on to one of the larger, very active companies that participates in NPS, but I guess one of the things that the committee had done was to try to recognize not just companies, but people to make changes. We had talked about a couple of nominees, that as the committee were going to vote on. And this kind of took me by surprise, to be quite honest with you.
Congratulations, Mark, on your win.